Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here with another Make It Monday. How are you today, my friends? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Oh boy, have I been busy. For those of you who know, you know I have been burning the candle at both ends, working my tuchus off so that I can take my hubby on a fabulous vacation. Lots of work, lots and lots of work, but oh my goodness, so close, and I'm having so much fun. Hi, Miss Luann, how are you today? So I have a beautiful, fun, fabulous thank you card here to share with y'all this evening, and I'm using the Lovely and Lasting Stamp and Punch bundle, as well as the Lovely in Linen Designer Series papers, which are absolutely gorgeous. And I love that they have kind of this Scandinavian theme to them, which is so befitting right now. That is exactly where my mind is for things. And then I'm also going to be using the Quatrefoil Tile embossing folder. Hi there, Miss Sherry. How are you? I see some other folks have come in. Please say hello, and I would love for y'all to share my video if you would like. Sharing is caring, and it's so much more fun to craft along with your friends and share the love of crafting with them too. Hi, Miss Elaine. How are you? Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay, so I have a lot of fun things, and I have a lot of fun things to share with you. So one of the things is that the Perfect Partners promotion is still going on through the end of this month, and let me just show you what that is. That's right here. There are 6 fabulous dies that have been brought out that coordinate with stamp sets from either the holiday or the current annual catalogs. And like the birthday piggy one, this one absolutely went over the top for me. I thought, oh, that stamp set is cute, but I could totally do without it. But then they brought in the dies, and I thought, well, darn, I need it because it's got dies too. So the Apple Harvest is another one. I absolutely love it. I got it because it got dies with it as well. So, you know, anyway, it's so much fun, and there's a handful of them here. So you can find these over on my website. And then the World Card Making Day event is coming up October 1st. And if you purchase one of these 3 bundles, you will be able to get a package of free iridescent pearl basic jewels. They're super cute. And when you go to order this, let's see, the item number for the pearls is 158987. I'm going to write this bigger. If you decide that you would like to purchase the Cottage Rose bundle, the Cottage Wreaths bundle, or the new Warm Welcome bundle, this one isn't even in the catalog yet. This is a sneak peek. It's not in the catalog. It just became available the 1st of the month. You can get either of the 3 or all of them if you want, but when you order one of them, you can get those pearls for free, and the item number is 158987. There's been some kind of an issue with the ordering system, so if you put one of these in your shopping cart and it doesn't automatically add those pearls, put this number in there and it should bring the pearls up on your cart and then say 0 for the price. Okay, so I'm going to leave this right here for just a moment. Go ahead and get a screenshot if you'd like or whatever. But these two items are in catalogs. This one is in the annual catalog and this one is in the current holiday catalog. But this one is not in a catalog yet at all. And it's really cute. So I'm excited about this one. I just ordered it. And I had hoped that maybe it would be here today, but actually, in honesty, I just got a box and I haven't opened it yet. So it could very well be in that box. All right. Anyway, you will get the free pearls when you order one of these bundles or one or more of these bundles. Okay, so write that number down so that if you decide to order one of the bundles, add this number to your cart so that it will add those free iridescent pearl basic jewels. Okay? All right. Now, I have some more fun things to share with you, and a couple of things. First of all, I have posted on my page the countdown for my points for the trip to Norway, the incentive trip to Norway. And oh my gosh, I started out the month of September only needing 3,500 points left, which sounds like a lot, but it's totally not. And I just had a big chunk of help last night, which was so exciting, so much so that it actually made me cry a little. I am really, really working for this trip, and I know it is going to be absolutely amazing. And I wish that I could take each and every one of you with me because, oh man, crafting together, having a good time, going on vacation would be so much fun. Anyway, so to help things along and to really push things over the edge and make sure that I get enough points, I'm going to do a couple of really cool promotions with you. So one of the things that I'm going to start doing is every Monday for the rest of this month, when I do my Facebook Lives here, I'm going to do a drawing or a couple of drawings depending on the number of orders. And everyone who orders from me for the week prior, so from today until next Monday, I will put everyone's names into a drawing bin, and I will do a couple of drawings or one drawing or two drawings, depends on how many people order. And I will do door prizes. Prize Patrol! Woo woo! So I'm going to be doing Prize Patrol every week on my Make It Monday Lives, okay? So you'll want to come in and stay tuned for that, especially if you place an order with me, which you can do on danasullivan.stampinup.net. And every single purchase that you make makes it that much closer to my goal, which I really, really appreciate. So if there's anything I can get for you, if you'd like to purchase one of those incredible Christmas kits, or you need some adhesive or cardstock or envelopes, I'm your gal, okay? All right, and then the next thing is that I'm going to be saving all of those names from each week, and at the end of the month, like the 28th or the 29th, I'm going to do a drawing for a free mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Holy cow! Let me grab my little mini boss here. So here is mine. I've got some stickies on here, don't mind that. But the mini cut and emboss machine is so cool. It's just a smaller version of the standard size machine. This one is portable. It's so cute and travel size. It can do a lot of die cutting, and we have some the skinnier embossing folders that will also work in this machine, so it can do a lot of really cool stuff. And that's a $60 value that I'm going to be doing a drawing to give away for free. So if you would like to be entered in the drawing for the Stampin' Cut and Emboss mini machine, place an order with me anytime between now and the 28th of September. And then for the week that you order, I will also be putting your name into that week's drawing for Prize Patrol, okay? So yay for Prize Patrol! I'm not above incentivizing people for things. So I'm also going to be posting a special, I don't have the graphic made for it yet, but for every order that is $50 or more, you're going to get a free tutorial bundle from me, okay? So you're going to get a tutorial bundle for free. You're going to get your name entered in that week's drawing, and you're also going to get your name entered in the drawing at the end of the month for a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Is that not amazing? All right, I'm starting to sound like an infomercial, and I really apologize for that. So I will finish this off by saying, shop my website, danasullivan.stampinup.net, and this is my host code. If you put that in there, I would greatly appreciate it, and I will look forward to seeing your orders. And if you have any questions, of course, let me know. All right? Okay, all that good stuff aside, now it's time to get to the really good stuff, right? All right. Today's card is a thank you card, and it's actually part of the Crafty Collaborations crew blog hop for this week that is all about the thanks and gratitude. This is so perfect right now because I need lots and lots of thank you cards right now. So I'm going to be making these up for my customers that order this week. So if you place an order, of course, you'll be getting one of these cards in the mail. And I'm going to show you how to do this one. It's super fun, super simple, which we love. Let me grab my supplies here. Okay, and then on this one, because the image here is a little bit big and these ones are a little bit small, and I didn't want to use this one. For the inside of the card, I dressed it up with a piece of designer series paper, and then I also did that for the envelope as well to make it match. Okay, now I certainly could put that floral cluster on the front of the envelope. It's really a good size for that, and it would be very pretty here, but I didn't. I just left it. But I really liked the designer series paper, so I wanted to use it as much as I could here. Okay, so this is the card matching up with the envelope. You can see it's absolutely beautiful. All right, let me set this stuff to the side for just a moment here, and I'm going to grab our supplies. Okay, so you're going to need an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of thick basic white cardstock. We're going to score that at 4 1/4, and that's going to make our card base here. Now, I really like using the thick basic white and the thick very vanilla when it comes to card bases because, as the name suggests, it's a bit thicker than the regular cardstock. Now, the vanilla and the basic white cardstocks, the regular cardstocks, are a little bit lighter weight than our colored cardstocks. So I really like to make sure that I'm using the thick basic white or the thick berry vanilla if I'm using those as opposed to the regular colored cardstocks. Okay, so I have this thick card base, and then I have a piece of regular basic white cardstock. So I don't know if you can tell the difference here. Hi Amy, hi Nicole, how's it going ladies? I don't know if you can necessarily tell the difference, but trust me, when you feel it in person, the thick basic white is so much thicker and more sturdy than the regular. So for my layers and things though, regular is perfect. So I've got a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 of the basic white cardstock, and I have embossed it with that quatrefoil tile embossing folder. Now this is part of the Lovely and Linen product collection. So if you go over to page 24 and 25 of the holiday catalog, not the holiday catalog, sorry, the annual catalog, I can bring it up right here. It's the Lovely and Linen collection, and it has the quatrefoil embossing folder as well as the paper and the Stampin' Punch bundle. Y'all, you can get all of them for only 58 bucks. which is absolutely amazing because this set is so pretty, and you can see all the gorgeous cards here. Beautiful. Okay, so I have the card base, I have the first layer, and then I have a few strips of that designer series paper. Let me grab it here. These two are 3.5 by 3/4 inches a piece, and then this one is 4.25 by 3.25 inch, and this is the one that's going to go on the inside of the card. Then I also have a scrap strip that is 2.25 inches wide, and it needs to be at least 6 inches long, because this is what we're going to use for our flap, just like that. Okay, so we've got that. And then I also have a scrap strip of basic white cardstock that I will stamp and punch the label out of. Okay, all right. And then for the stamps, excuse me, I'm going to use Evening Evergreen and Sweet Sorbet, because these are two of the colors that coordinate in the papers here. Okay, now this stamp set is a photopolymer stamp set, so I'm going to bring in my Pierce mat. I'm going to start out by doing the stamping of my label. So I'm going to use the Sweet Sorbet ink and tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. And I'm going to just put that right there. Perfect. I'll bring in the Evening Evergreen ink. Tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. And stamp it right there. Very nice. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to move this out of the way because I'm not doing any more stamping. That is it for stamping. Isn't that amazing? All right, now take your punch. Line it up nice and easy right here in the middle. There we go. And now that we've got that, we're ready to assemble this card. I mean, it is a fabulous, quick and simple card. Okay, I'm going to attach this piece of cardstock. Let me grab my Stampin' Seal here. Now, the one thing that I really like about the Quatrefoil embossing folder is this is what I'll call the smooth side. So this is the front side of the embossing, and it's imprinted. It looks beautiful. This side is the back side. This is the embossed side and the debossed side, okay? And both of them are absolutely gorgeous. And I've used both sides now for many of my projects, but for today, I want the more soft and subtle side, okay? So I'm going to use the debossed side to point forward. I'll add a little bit of my adhesive here. And I'm just going to line this up right in the middle of the card base. So right about like that. There we go. And then I'm going to take the two strips that are the same size, and I'm going to add some adhesive to the back. Now, as you can see, this paper is actually the same strip of paper, so I would have only used one sheet of designer series paper and just a little bit of it at that, okay? And now I'm going to take it and I'll put one right about here, and I'm not putting it right on the edge, but really close. I actually want to leave just a little bit of a definition there. And then I'm going to put this piece right up here and attempt to make sure that it's straight. There we go. Okay. And then we'll open the card and put the longer strip on the inside. And my reason for this is because if I'm going to write a little thank you note, I want to make sure that I've got a little bit of room to write, you know. So I'm going to put this just a little bit north of the bottom there. right up to the fold line. Lay it down. That looks a little wonky. There we go. Alright, just like so. Okay, and then I'll take my snips because it's just the teeniest, tiniest little bit long. There we go. Alright, and now that piece is done. Okay, now I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back side of my label here and then attach it to my card front. And we will be just about there. So this is a really, really good card to do en masse, you know, when you want to do some bulk stamping and get a lot of cards done at one time. And yet it's still absolutely gorgeous too. So I really like this card. It's so pretty. Okay, and then, hold on a second. It looks straighter from the end than it does when I stand it up. So there we go. All right, now that we've got that done, I'm going to bring in some of my, oh, sorry, I bumped you. I'm going to bring in some of my rhinestone basic jewels. These are one of my absolute go-to for embellishments. I love them because clear coordinates with everything, and if I want them a different color, I can color them with my Stampin' Blends markers. And that is very cool because then I can make them any color I want, right? Okay, so I'm going to put these here, and then this one right down here. And there is the front of my card, friends. Isn't that beautiful? Love it! Alright, it's time to do the envelope. So here's my trick for that. Make sure that you're not attaching glue past the line, alright? I like to use my liquid glue for this one. That way I get a really good connection because I don't want it to get snagged in the postal machines and I don't want it to peel off either. Okay, so I'm going to just be very careful with my glue. It really doesn't require a thick amount. I'm just applying it very thin, but making sure that I cover the whole area, okay? So I'm going all the way around the edges and just a very thin layer, okay? Alright, now then, let me attach this, and I want to make sure that I'm right up there to the fold line, okay? And I can do that and just kind of push it up there to make sure that it fits. And this is why the liquid glue is so much better, because I have that few seconds there to adjust my spot. Alright, I'm going to give it a nice good burnish. You can use your bone folder here if you want, but I get a little heavy-handed with my bone folder because I like to make a good crease. And then I slide my paper off and glue goes everywhere and it's a hot mess. So I'll use my fingers so that I can smooth it on rather than push it off. Okay, now that I've got it on, I'm going to come around to the back side and I'm just trimming around where my envelope label, or I mean the flap is. Okay, so let me bring it around here. Here we go. And there we are. All right. Now we have this beautiful envelope that is perfectly suited for our card. Isn't that gorgeous? And we've got our fabulous thank you card. Huh? All right, so there it is, my friends. I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's project. Remember to head over to my blog to find the measurements as well as the supply list, and make sure that you go hop along and see the rest of the projects because there are some absolutely amazing thank you projects over there, okay? So head over to my blog, thestampinchick.com, and you'll be able to find the instructions, the measurements, the supply list, and the blog hop, okay? thank you all so much for being here this evening. I'm going to try to get on and do a mystery stamping very soon, but I've got a lot. Hi Carol, how's it going? I have a dog show actually this coming weekend, so I'll be at the show, and Mr. Sullivan is gonna hold the fort down, so that'll be good. And then I hopefully will be able to get that mystery stamping done next week. So I've missed doing those, and I think you probably have too. So be sure to stay tuned for that, okay? All right, guys. Thank you all so much for visiting with me and for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the card, and I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day. Until next time, my friends, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.